Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, my student.
Morning.
How are you today? Okay, Nicholas, how are you today? I'm good. Okay. How about your holiday? Are you happy? Yes, of course. Again, next. Please, leader to lead prayer. Pasa.
Before studying, let's pray together. Begin.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Raditu billahi robba wa bil islami dina wa bil muhammadin nabiyya wa rasulah. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma birahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Amin.
Finish.
Okay, thank you for Pasha to lead the beginning of this activity. We hope that our God can give us a blessing. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Again, next, I'll call you one by one for check your attendance. Andini,
Present.
Dewi Salama, Dela Purnamasari, Yulia Anjarwati, Reva Aulia, Susan, Khansa, Vika Amelia, Karningsih, Cinta Azahra, Zaskia, Vina Safitri, Intan Susilawasi, Lisa Amelia, Siva Fadia, Risma, Septiawan, Muhammad Najril, Neglas, Harizul Maulana. Okay, thank you very much. Before we start for going to the material, let's see the video.
Language is so important. It helped me a lot. Because of artificial intelligence, in the future, people say, I don't need to learn English or Russian or Japanese. Something a chip here to translate it. No, it's not about the language. It's about the culture. When you learn the other language, you start to understand the other culture. You start to appreciate, respect the other culture. When you appreciate, respect the other culture, you will be respected and appreciated by others. Then you can work together. I learned my English by myself when I was a child. I never got one day English training class outside China. But I think I understand Western culture much more better than those Chinese students study outside. Because I'm not learning language, I'm learning culture. When you respect the other culture, when you appreciate the other culture, it's easy to make friends. If you don't like the other culture, you will never make friends. If you don't have friends, how can you do business? So I would say language helped me a lot. The most thing helped me is my respect.
Okay. This video by Jack Ma. Yeah, do you know Jack Ma? You can find out the Jack Ma from the internet. He is a Chinese person, ya, come from Asian like us, ya, sama seperti kita dari Asia. But Jack Ma said that English language is important. Ya. Okay? From the video, what can we conclude from the Jack Ma statement? Please raise your hand. Angkat tangan coba. Oke. Hansa.
Telling about how the important English language is.
Oke. Jack Ma telling about how the important English language is. Jadi according to the Jack Ma statement that English language is very important. Maybe the next student would like to give an opinion about the video. Siva, maybe Siva.
Language can make a friend and easy to business.
From language can make a friend. Yeah. And then easy to do business. According to Jack Ma statement that we learn English can do business. Ya, kita tahu kan kalau kita mau berbisnis dengan orang luar negeri, all of activity, all of communication using English. So please consent to learn English language. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. Okay, student, for the next activity, here is a link. I'll give you a link about what's it. Wait. Here is a Google Form link. Please join this link and then do the test. We have a diagnostic test and then please try to do that. I'll give you 3 minutes. Silakan kerjakan link ini, masuk ke link ini. Itu ada beberapa soal nanti kerjakan. Kemudian I'll give you 3 minutes for doing the test. Have you got the internet network? Jaringannya bagus? Oke. Three minutes. 3 minutes. Oke. 3 menit. Oke. Silakan. There are some text on Google Form and then read it carefully and then answer the question given by choosing A, B, C, and D. 1 minute more. 1 menit lagi. Okay, finish. Time is up. Time is over. Have you got all the answer? Sudah dijawab semuanya? Okay, student, do you still remember the material in the last meeting? Remember? In the last meeting, what material? Kemarin pelajaran apa? What material? Hansa, do you still remember? About? At the airport? The last material about pengumuman. Apa itu pengumuman in English? Announcement. Okay. The last meeting, we have learned about announcement text. And then for today, from the test, diagnostic test, we can see about some text on your Google form. There is the text about or telling about the experience, teks yang menceritakan pengalaman. So the text which tell about the experience, maybe someone experience or your experience or my experience. All the text or all the story called recon text. Iya. Jadi pembelajaran hari ini kita lagi akan membicarakan tentang recon text. Telling about recon text. Dalam pembelajaran hari ini, nanti kalian akan diberikan beberapa jenis recon text, kemudian apa saja itu recon text, what is the definition of recon text, and then the generic structure of recon text, and then language features of recon text. Jadi pada hari ini kita akan membahas teks tentang recon yang di dalamnya tentu consist of terdiri dari generic structure, kemudian and then language features, kemudian definition. Okay, let's check what is the recon text. But before that, we hope from this activity all of you here, my student here, can write your experience, especially when you are going a holiday. Jadi dalam kesempatan ini nanti kalian bisa atau harus mampu menuliskan sebuah teks yang menceritakan pengalaman saat kalian berlibur, ya. Nah, all of your activity write related with your experience when you are holiday. Okay. And then let's take the next material. Let's see the PowerPoint. Here is the material for today. About recon text. Okay. Recon text. What is a recon text? I have a video. Sorry. Please watch the video.
I went to Rome with my husband last August. We flew to Rome with British Airways. We stayed for a week in a small hotel near the Colosseum. The hotel was very nice and quite cheap. During the day, we walked around the city. We saw all of the famous places like the Colosseum and St. Peter's, and we threw a coin into the Trevi Fountain. We took a lot of photos. At night, we went to restaurants.
Nicholas, are you sleepy?
My favorite restaurant was the Piazza Nirvana. We bought a beautiful painting, and my husband bought some very expensive shoes. We had a great time. Rome is full of history and has a special atmosphere. And Italian food is wonderful. We had only two problems. It was very hot and it was very difficult to cross the road.
Again, this video is about talking about holiday, your last holiday. At the title of the video, you can see what is the title? My last holiday. Oke, that's right. Perhatikan ya, tadi di awal judulnya yang paling depan itu bercerita atau judulnya My Last Holiday. Jadi liburan yang kemarin, gitu kan? My Last Holiday. In this video, telling about March activities. There are many activities. Sorry, not much. There are many activities during doing by this couple, ya. I think he is a couple, ya, wife and husband, ya. Perginya kemana ini? Based on the video, where did they go? Pergi kemana?
Italia.
Rome. Okay, that's right. Roma, Italia, watching Colosseum, ya. His wife and her husband doing many activities. Lihat Colosseum, terus berfoto, itu kan ya, taking a photograph, and then lunch, ya, visiting the restaurant, kemudian shopping. Okay, that's right, shopping. Nah, all of activity not happen in this time. Semua kegiatan tadi tidak terjadi sekarang, ya, but the activity happen in last time. Terjadinya itu waktu kemarin, ya. Bisa kemarin waktu liburan, bisa 1 hari yang lalu, 2 hari yang lalu, gitu kan ya. This activity happen in past time, ya. Please remember when we want to telling about experience atau last holiday, the activity happen in past time. Kejadiannya terjadi itu di waktu lampau. Ya. Bisa kemarin, 2 hari yang lalu, 3 hari yang lalu. Ya. The last week, last month, atau last holiday. Okay, next. What is recontext? Yeah. Recontext. Okay. Okay, please. Susan, where is Susan? Susan. It is about the definition of recontext. Please read the definition of recontext. Coba dibaca, apa pengertian recontext?
Recontext is a text that retells a story and experience.
An experience
Or an event
even in the past. Okay, thank you very much, Susan. Recontext is a text. We are talking about text. One of the text here is recontext. So recontext is a text that retells. Jadi sebuah teks yang menceritakan, retells. A story, sebuah cerita, ya. Cerita itu, yang namanya cerita kan sudah terjadi, ya. And then an experience, sebuah pengalaman. Or an event, sebuah peristiwa atau kejadian. Kejadian itu kan sudah terjadi, pengalaman juga kan sudah terjadi. And then that happen, yang terjadi in the past time, in the past. Jadi kalau kita bicara recontext itu menceritakan sebuah cerita, sebuah pengalaman atau sebuah kejadian yang terjadi in the past, di waktu lampau ya. Jadi kalau kita recontext, kita menceritakan kejadian yang sedang terjadi, it is not recontext. Ya. Kalau kejadian yang terjadinya hari ini, your daily activity, it is not recontext, because recontext telling about the activity, the story, experience, or maybe event happen in past time. Terjadinya itu dulu ya, terjadinya pada waktu lampau. Oke. Oke, next. Oke, recontext. Apa saja sih recontext itu gitu kan? The kinds of recontext. Yang pertama apa? Biography. Iya, biography. And then the second? Historical recount. Cerita sejarah ya. Biografi. Nah, kalau kita bahasa Indonesianya biografi. Biography. And then the last? Experience ya. Jadi recontext itu ada 3 jenis ya jenisnya. Yang pertama ada biografi, kemudian historical recount, cerita yang berkaitan dengan sejarah ya, related with the historical ya, bercerita tentang history, kemudian experience, pengalaman ya. All this kind of recontext, of course, happen in past time. Biografi seseorang misalkan, kalau seorang penulis misalkan, for example, B.J. Habibie, ya, biografi B.J. Habibie, telling about his study, berbicara tentang pendidikannya atau menceritakan tentang pendidikannya. Ya, from elementary school, junior high school, until university, ya, write on biography, and then his activities, ya, kegiatannya apa saja sih yang pernah dilakukan oleh B.J. Habibie, itu dibukukan, diceritakan sehingga menjadi sebuah biografi. Nah, the biography of B.J. Habibie, it is one of recontext. Itu salah satu contoh dari recontext. And then historical recount, cerita sejarah. Would you like give me example about historical recount? Coba. Cerita sejarah berkaitan dengan sejarah. Example in Indonesia, in our country. Sejarah tentang siapa? Coba. Pahlawan maybe ya. Siapa? R.A. Kartini. Oke, that's right. Ya, cerita tentang R.A. Kartini. When she was born, kapan dia lahir, kemudian where was she born, di mana dia lahir, ya, R.A. Kartini. Maybe next historical recount about, do you know Jenderal Sudirman? Yes, ya. Itu historical recount about Jenderal Sudirman. Nah, all his struggle, all of the activity, all of his struggle, perjuangannya, nah, itu bisa diceritakan kembali. Nah, itu salah satu bentuk dari historical recount. And then experience, pengalaman, ya. For pengalaman atau for experience, we can write or telling about your experience or personal experience. Seperti ibu punya pengalaman kemarin waktu libur ya, and then misalkan Muhammad Nazril pernah berlibur kemarin ya selama 2 minggu. I went to, for example ya, I went to Pangandaran Beach. It is your experience, your last experience when you were holiday. Yeah, okay. Next. The next materials about generic structure. In recontext has a generic structure. It has 3 generic structure. The first part is orientation. Yang pertama apa? Orientation. Okay. Della, would you like read the orientation?
Tell who is involved in the story, when, where, and why the story happened.
Okay. The first generic structure is about orientation. Ya, yang pertama itu bagian yang pertama dari generic structure adalah orientation. In orientation tells who is involved. Siapa yang terlibat dalam cerita itu, ya. And then when, di mana cerita itu terjadi. And then where and why the story happened. In part orientation, di bagian orientasi di sini atau orientation dalam generic structure dari recontext menceritakan siapa atau tokoh yang terlibat, related with the person, ya. Siapa orangnya, gitu kan. Kemudian di mana, and then kapan, related with time. Kenapa atau why the story happen? Kenapa sih ini cerita ini terjadi? Di mana cerita ini terjadi? Kapan cerita ini terjadi? Siapa yang terlibat dalam cerita itu? Nah, di bagian generic structure in orientation, telling about the person who is involved. Siapa yang terlibat orangnya? Okay. The next generic structure. The second generic structure is sorry. Generic structure yang kedua yaitu series of event. Sorry. Nah, ini kurang ke bawah. Nah. Generic structure yang kedua atau second generic structure, series of events. Kejadian-kejadian apa yang terjadi dalam cerita itu. Tells what happened in the story. Di bagian generic structure yang kedua di sini menceritakan apa yang terjadi dalam sejarah itu, gitu kan ya. Tells what happened in the story. Next, nah, the last is reorientation. Reorientation tells about the conclusion, kesimpulan dari cerita. Oke. Nah, lihat di sini contohnya. Silakan ya, baca. Contohnya di sini. We have a story about my holiday was fantastic. Yeah. My holiday was fantastic. Holiday saya sangat fantastik atau menyenangkan. Okay. Who want to read the first paragraph? Siapa yang membaca paragraf pertama? Karningsih, coba. Karningsih, the first paragraph. Yes. Visited.
Some green
Places. Okay.
I went to an
Airport.
and was going to fly to
Cleveland.
I was spending there 2 days.
There, I was spending there 2 days. Like
I like to see some
Cleveland Cavalier, ya. Basketball matches, ya. Pertandingan basket, ya. Basketball matches, ya. Next, okay, thank you Karningsih. For the second paragraph, Lisa. Where is Lisa? Lisa, okay. Then Hollywood. Los Angeles, California, United States. Become film industry. Okay. Companies, Paramount, ya. Warner Bros. RKO Studios, Hollywood. To live, but I had to. Okay, thank you very much, Lisa. And then the next paragraph. What's it? Vika. Where is Vika? Vika Amelia. Okay. After that, New York City. I visited Statue of Liberty. I went, not one, ya. I went. Bottom, Manhattan, To the top of the crown. Okay, that was very amazing. The last paragraph. Itu yang duduk sama Andini siapa? What's your name? Eva, silakan. Reva, oke, Reva. The places.
At home,
But, not but.
I have to go home. Next time I will return to school.
Okay, next time I would return to them. Okay, yeah. This is the example of the recontext ya. Nah, kita lihat, it is divided into 3 part. Bagian yang pertama adalah orientation, ya. Last summer related with time, okay. Kemudian some great places. I went to airport. Cleveland. Nah, related with places. Berkaitan dengan tempat. Nah, itu kan sudah diceritakan. Siapa? Who is the person here? Siapa ya di sini yang berangkat holiday? I. Okay, that's right. Saya, gitu kan ya? I. So the characteristic here is saya, gitu kan? I. Tokohnya di sini adalah saya. Jadi, the first paragraph tell about orientation. Nah, next series of events. Ini ada kejadian-kejadian apa saja yang dilakukan related with activity. Aktivitiesnya apa saja di sini kegiatannya? I went pergi holiday ke Hollywood. Kemudian apa lagi? Okay. Visited for major film companies, ya, mengunjungi, gitu kan? Ada yang mengunjungi di sini for major film companies. Bahwa di sini disebutkan ada beberapa perusahaan film ya, yang besar yang terkenal, gitu kan? Ada 4 di sini. Apa saja? PH, Paramount, kemudian Warner Bros, kemudian RKO and Columbia. Nah, itu kan production house atau companies films. Ya. Nah, itu adalah series of event sampai ke sini. After that, setelah itu, setelah dari Hollywood, kemudian ke New York. The next activity is New York. What he or she doing in New York? Apa yang dilakukan di New York?
We visited the state.
Still visited ya, I ya. He atau she di sini because the person is I. Ini tidak spesifik is male or female-nya ya. Tidak spesifik apakah laki-laki atau perempuan di sini karena menggunakan subjek I. Visited the Statue of Liberty. Iya, mengunjungi patung Liberty. Nah, itu. Jadi di bagian keduanya, generic structure dari recontext itu adalah series of events. Ya. Bagian-bagian atau kegiatan apa saja yang dilakukan. The last part is reorientation. In reorientation consists of telling about conclusion. Dari liburan ini kita simpulkan ceritanya, kita simpulkan ya di sini. Adanya di bagian dari reorientation. Nah, the places made me feel at home, but I have to go home. Next time I would return to them. Jadi ini seolah-olah kalau next time I would return to them, this activity atau holiday atau my holiday or his or her holiday was fantastic. Ya, sangat fantastik di sini, amazing, gitu kan? Di sini apalagi ada kata-kata I went from bottom of the Manhattan to the top of the crown, ya. That was very amazing. Ya. So this activity was fantastic. Okay. Selanjutnya, materi yang selanjutnya adalah language features. Apa saja dalam language features? Yang pertama, ya, using past tense, menggunakan kalimat past tense, ya, using past tense. Contohnya, when, nah, itu kan bentuk kedua past tense. Kemudian, and then using was, not I am happy, but I was happy. The second language features using conjunction, kata hubung, ya, kata hubung antara kegiatan-kegiatan. From the first event to the second event or to the next event, using conjunction itu menggunakan penghubung. Nah, such as contohnya di sini, and tadi kan ada ya, ada kata and, kemudian but, okay, don't forget. Not say but, ya, tapi dibacanya but, okay. But the atau the, after that, and so on. The next language features using adverb or adverbial phrases, menggunakan adverbs, keterangan waktu, ya. Ada keterangan waktu, keterangan tempat, adverb of time or adverb of place. Keterangan waktu berarti related with time. Yesterday, last week, last month, ya. And then adverbial phrases, keterangan tempatnya, at my house. Nah, kemudian ada keterangan lagi, slowly, gitu kan. Nah, itu contohnya. The last language features using action verb, ya, menggunakan kata kerja action verb, gitu kan. Like when, itu kan pergi, ya, ada kegiatannya. Kemudian sleep, tidur, there is an activities, ya. Kemudian run, what is run? Lari. And then brought, what is brought? Okay, that's right, membawa. When? Pergi, ya, go. Ya, kalau verb satunya bentuk presentnya adalah go. Kemudian sleep, tidur, bentuk kesatunya sleep, ya. Nah, di sini. There is a text, ya. Ini di pinggirnya atau di sebelahnya sudah ada past tense, conjunction, adverb and adverbial phrases, kemudian action verb, ya. In this text, I write in colorful text, ya. Based on this color, past tense is yellow, ya. Past tense is yellow, so the word or in yellow one is belong to past tense. Jadi ini sengaja dibikin colorful, berwarna. Yang kuning berarti showing about past tense, and then the black one showing about conjunction, and then the red one it is belong to adverb and adverbial phrases, and then the blue one ya belong to action verbs. Oke. Nanti kita bahas nanti ya. Oke. Nah, Shin-chan's holiday. It is about someone activities or someone holidays. Ya. We have a pictorial story. Di sini ada gambar ya. All of the Shin-chan activity. Ini there are many fruits ya, ada banyak sekali buah-buahan. Berarti yang dilakukan oleh Shin-chan itu apa saja? Kemudian ini playing with his friend. Kemudian playing in the beach, kemudian the activity still in the beach ya. Nah, this story about Shin-chan's holiday ya. Oke. Oke, supaya tidak bosan, silakan make a group. Silakan buat grup biar tidak bosan ya. Silakan buat grup dulu. Aduh. Oke. 20 students here ya. Please divide it into 4 group ya. Consist of 5 student. Ya, 5 berarti kan ya. Consist of 5 student. Okay, begin from my left, yeah. From my left, it is the first group, yeah, and then the second group, and then the third group, and then the last group is group 4. Yeah. I'll give you the text in different text, yeah. In each group has a different text. Group 1, and then group 2, selanjutnya grup 3, yang terakhir adalah grup 4. Oke. Tahu apa yang harus kalian lakukan? For the first step, please read the text. Silakan baca teksnya. Berkelompok ya. Silakan baca teksnya. Kemudian ya, from this text, understanding the text, pahami teksnya, and then please find out orientation, kemudian series of event, and then the last reorientation. Oke. Ada yang bertanya? Paham? Apa yang harus kalian lakukan? Oke, sok. Tuliskan dalam buku catatan kalian. Atau dalam kertas kalian juga boleh ditulis di sini. Sok, kerjakan. Silahkan kerjakan. Nanti saya tanya satu-satu ya. I'll ask you one by one. Ya, bisa gunakan kertas ini aja nggak apa-apa.
Satu-satu, Bu.
Nah, so berkelompok aja, yang ngerjainnya satu orang.
Ini di sini kasih ini.
Kasih tanda juga boleh. Iya. Kasih tanda. This paragraph atau this paragraph is orientation. The next paragraph is what is the title? Meeting a star. Do you know what is the meaning of meeting a star? Bertemu dengan seorang bintang. Oke, sok baca, pahami, understanding. Yeah. This group, what is the title of the text? Apa judulnya?
My bad day on Sunday.
My bad day on Sunday. Ya, meskipun bad, because ini kan pengalaman ya, nggak apa-apa. Kan pengalaman tidak harus yang bagus saja ya. Ada bad day, aduh ini berarti hari yang sangat ya, terrible maybe ya. Okay, this group, what is the title of the text? Watching movie. Apa itu watching movie? Nonton film. Okay, this group. Apa this group? A trip to the zoo. Apa itu the zoo? Kebun binatang. Iya, jadi trip perjalanan ya to the zoo. Ya. Silakan. Tinggal ditandai saja ya, misalkan ini paragraf ini orientation, paragraf selanjutnya adalah series of event apa saja, nanti di making a conclusion apa gitu, conclusionnya gitu ya. Ya.
Terus kacau.
Ayo we ngaca.
Ayah iya.
Kah? Kah?
Finally.
Itu zoomnya kok seperti itu.
Sampai di kan tung nama. Habis itu jalan kaki ke sekolah.
Terrible sama dengan sial atau sesuatu yang jelek atau buruk gitu ya. Series of event. Iya, series of event. Orientation, series of event, and then reorientation. Orientation related with time, and then related with places, and then related with person who involved. Jadi dalam reorientation itu tokoh yang terlibat, kemudian waktu, tempat. Ya, itu dalam reorientation. Jadi nanti di situ disebutkan, ini yang berkaitan dengan reorientation paragraf mana aja gitu. Paragraf yang mana gitu. Yang kedua, series of events. Iya, yang terakhir adalah reorientation. Orientasi sama orientation. Waktu. Tokoh atau karakter. Tempat. Kapan terjadinya? Di mana terjadinya? Itu. Siapa yang terlibat? Gitu kan.
Siapa yang terlibat? Itu termasuk tokoh kan?
Iya, tokohnya siapa? Tokoh utamanya. Nah, oke. Kalian boleh mengerjakannya seperti ini ya. Complete the table below. Judulnya apa gitu kan ya. Write the title. Kemudian orientation partnya. Series of events. And then reorientation. All of you can make the table like this ya. Kalian bisa membuat table atau tabel seperti ini untuk doing your activities. Ya? Nggak usah. Kalau nggak ada tempat nggak usah ditulis. Berarti diwakili oleh waktu dan tokoh. Pasti dalam setiap cerita ada tokohnya, ya. Telling about the characteristic atau the person. Ya.
Kan orientasi itu awal paragraf.
Bisa, but not commonly, ya. Biasanya commonly at the first paragraph. But so you should remember about the content of orientation itself. Kalian harus pahami dulu orientasi itu sebetulnya apa sih gitu kan ya. Orientasinya itu apa? Yang harus kalian ingat bahwa dalam orientation it is telling about the person gitu. Berbicara tentang orang atau tokohnya. Kemudian setelah tokoh kita berbicara waktu ya. Telling about time, when. Telling about a place, tempat gitu ya, tempat. Nah, itu dalam orientation itu. Kalau misalkan dalam paragraf pertama tidak menunjukkan tokoh, tidak menunjukkan tempat, itu berarti bukan orientation. Move to the next paragraph ya. Lihat atau read to the next paragraph. Ya, nah, itu baru dilihat nanti, oh ini muncul tokoh. Who is the person involved in that story? Siapa sih orang yang terlibat dalam cerita itu? Nah, itu ya. Silakan. You're welcome. New. Okay. Have you finished? Yes. Okay. Group 1, 2, 3. Group Kansas group or Septiawan? Is it right? What's your name? Pasa. Yeah. Okay. Orientation. What the title? What the title of the text? Pasa. My birthday on Sunday. Okay. And then orientation. Okay, read.
I had a terrible day yesterday.
I have. Kemudian. We had that terrible yesterday. Iya. Orientationnya di mana itu? I had terrible day yesterday. Who is the person involved? I. Okay, that's right. And then when? Kapan? Yesterday. Why? Kenapa? Terrible. Yeah. You get or you got a terrible day. Okay. Kemudian PASA still in PASA group orientation. Kemudian satu lagi series of event. Kansa. Series of event. Yap. Silahkan. I woke up an hour late. Alarm clock, ya, didn't go off. Nah itu, jadi Oke, sampai mana itu? Nah, oke. Ada berapa aktivitas? How many activities atau how many events in the series of event? Ada berapa event? Woke up. Kemudian the next paragraph, ya. Next, I run off the house trying to get itu ya. Dari mana sampai mana untuk series of event itu? Begin from the second paragraph until yakin? Are you sure? Series of event. Begin from second paragraph until sampai 1, 2, 3 until 4 paragraph. Okay, that's right. That's right. Dela. And then which one is reorientation? Okay, read.
I never had
A day.
the one I had is
Okay, it is the reorientation or conclusion. I hope I never have a day as the one I had yesterday. Okay, thank you very much for the group 3. Give applause. Terima kasih. Okay. Yeah. For the next activity, please look at this slide. Kita lihat ya di slide. Kita nyalakan lagi slide-nya di sini. Belum nyala ya slide-nya. Pasha, would you like? Oh, okay. Nah. Okay, here look at the picture. There are many. There are 4 part of pictures. Consists of Shinsan activities. Ya. Di sini ada gambar, ada 4 gambar. It is the first activities, and then the second activities, the third activities, and then the last activities. This picture show about Shinchan's holiday, and then for your activity here, please make a text based on these pictures. Ya, saya ulangi lagi. Di sini ada 4 gambar. Ya, keempat gambar di sini menunjukkan tentang kegiatan dari Shinchan. Ya, dari Shinchan activities. Sehingga tugas kaliannya itu adalah Silahkan kalian buat atau write about Shinchan activities, tentang kegiatan Shinchan berdasarkan gambar ini ya. Ini kegiatan ke-1, kemudian kedua, ketiga, kemudian keempat. Nah, the title is Shinchan's Holiday. Oke, begin. 4 minutes, 4 menit. Ya, Shinchan lagi apa gitu kan ya. Kemudian apa yang Shinchan lakukan. Nah, di sini kan Shinchan tidak sendirian ya. Shinchan bersama siapa? Bisa bersama temannya, bersama keluarganya. Ya, semua. Semua. All. Pasti Dela mau pilihnya nomor 1 ya, gambar 1. Udah lebih mudah kayaknya. Mamam.
Kalimatnya sama.
Iya. Oh. Ya.
Kan ini udah sam. Ini ada S-nya lagi.
Okay. Some fruits. One book. Some books. So, should add with S for plural noun. Nah, gitu. Some books. Okay. The some fruits. Okay. Okay. Iya, swimming, playing in the beach, ya, in the seashore, bermain pasir, gitu kan ya. Yang keempat, oke. Oke, nah itu ya nanti kayaknya waktunya sudah selesai ya. Untuk your activity, ya, this activity. Sebelum kita tutup, nah di sini aktivitas kalian ini please for your homework, ya, for your homeworks. This homework is grup homework, ya, ini dikerjakannya dalam satu grup, ya. Itu for the first homework, and then for the second homework is please write, nah, your experience when you are holidays, ya. For individual worknya, yang pertama ini untuk pekerjaan yang kelompok, ya, grup, melanjutkan ini. Kemudian yang kedua, for individual worknya adalah membuat atau write your experience. Tulis pengalaman pribadi kalian, ya. Kemudian nanti diketik, ya, type and then in Word, and then upload into Google Classroom. Ya, we have Google Classroom. Ya, setelah itu Word-nya kemudian diunggah ke dalam Google Classroom. Ya, jadi tugas kalian itu ada yang PR group, kemudian ada yang individual. Oke, jangan lupa itu untuk PR-nya. Sebelum kita tutup, I would like to ask you, are you happy with this activity? Okay, yes, of course. Let's conclude for for this activity, yeah, telling about recontext. Yeah. Najril, Muhammad Najril, would you like to make a conclusion about this activity atau the activity today? Silakan, Najril. Recontext, what is the recontext? Septiawan, Muhammad Najril, Harizul. Sorry, Harizul.
Recontext is a text telling about my experience, generic structure, orientation, series of event, reorientation.
Okay, reorientation. Neglas, what is the recontext? What is the recontext? Tadi apa recontext? Maybe Septiawan, would you like to? Septiawan, what is the recontext? Apa itu recontext? Coba Andini, apa itu recontext? Ya, repeat again. Recontext is?
Recontext is a text telling about
Is a text telling
about my
experience. Oke, thank you very much. Oke, sekali lagi mari kita simpulkan bahwa recontext itu telling about the experience, ya, bercerita tentang past experience atau pengalaman. And then PASA, generic structure, apa saja generic structure-nya? Coba. Generic structure, yang pertama, coba orientation, the second one, series of event. Septiawan, satu lagi apa? Reorientation. Oke. I think enough for today. Don't forget do this homework, ya. You get 2 homework. Yang pertama grup, yang kedua adalah individual works, ya. Thanks for your attention. Don't forget study at home, ya. Jangan lupa selalu belajar. Ya, meskipun bahasa Inggris itu sulit, tapi kita harus berusaha, oke? Tetap semangat. See you next meeting. Saya akhiri pertemuan hari ini. Mudah-mudahan kalian semua sehat. Thank you very much. See you next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, before we out this class, please to lead the leader to lead the prayer. Before going home,
let's pray together again.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.